Some 30 best of threes ago.
One for each year of your life. SHOX tries to go toward the ramp, already spotted out on top of the platform, but they're shifting positions, shuffling over to the right, and MICHU's got the first shot. The initial tag allows the headshot from the M4 to be enough on the second peak.
You're absolutely right there, 1-0, but it doesn't mean much because SHOX answers back, and it's a deadly one as well. Headshot from the AK. He's not going down without a fight here. MICHU has had some serious leads here, but they're always rectified by the opposition. It takes a lot to get a deep lead on the A map here.
You can see SHOX is really opting for the one-taps instead of any kind of bursts. So he's feeling comfortable with getting that one shot to the head.
Something to note about SHOX as well. Obviously, after the round, it's not really that much of an issue, but he is running out toward the front of those boxes. We've seen him do that a number of times throughout the weekend on this map as well. If he thinks he can get an advantage by trying to get aggressive, he'll do it. But right now, it's MICHU that responds with 2 unanswered, and SHOX that time spawning on top of the A1S, electing to go for it. His success has been with the AK.
Indeed, 3-2 now in favor of MICHU. It's going to be SHOX there, back and forth game. These are the 2 very best players.
What you'd expect in a grand final, when 2 players that made their way all the way here. Has to be back and forth.
Of course, that's all we want as well. We don't want a one-sided bloody war. We want it to be back and forth, keeping things exciting and having some exciting moments with some great flick shots, burst fires, and through the box as well. That certainly helps. Headshot from there from SHOX. He's taking it down and taking the lead here as well, 2 in his favor. He's going to round number 9.
SHOX again going to play from the platform, but it's kitty corner. MICHU does the same on the other side. SHOX starting, dancing, trying to weave. AD, and it works. He finds MICHU that time. He's now got 3 to the good.
That is quite literally like shooting 1 pixel when you're standing there on the platform. Like MICHU is right now, and then your opponent goes all the way to the left, but MICHU's going to come out on top and get that one. And make that 6-4 now. Still in favor of SHOX.
For MICHU to bring it closer still as he has the AK. Did actually have the favorable spawn there. You can see SHOX's shoulder from the time that they spawned. But it is SHOX that is able to reset his aim, pull his composure back in, and now take it to 7-4. He's gotten tagged up early, this time with the M4. Gives a chance for any weapon, including the Deagle, because he is on the platform right now, SHOX. He could run out of ammo quick enough, but any weapon, at all, would be enough. He does it, nonetheless, with the rifle.
SHOX now incredibly strong, and that's testament to it, looking like he wants to take this first map in style. Now giving himself great foundations to build on.
There's a thing with SHOX. He gets into the zone once he starts hitting shots. He gets multiple rounds in a row before. It takes a bit of an effort for MICHU to be able to break that momentum that SHOX manages to build.
Final round here of the first half of the first map. MICHU looking to get 9-6 there. 10-5 with a considerable lead going into the second half. SHOX heading double figures. That's always good news on the first one, so we'll see whether he can hold on to this lead. I'm also sure, I feel like he'll still go down and right into the wire, and we'll see whether MICHU can get double figures here. But it's the first time we see MICHU really in a difficult position. He's always getting the 8-7s, it seems, consistently.
That's a good point. This is really a huge test for the mental fortitude, but it's going to be SHOX opening things up. And the nice headshot right away.
There we go, 17. Good work with the M4, did a lot of damage there, just required one more bullet, he finally lands it. And SHOX coming out in the open there, exposing himself, didn't really have anywhere to cover himself. Needed to hit that initial headshot. Had a serious chance like that. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. AK-47, straight to the dome of SHOX there. And slowly but surely, MICHU finding his way back into this one.
And he is indeed. He's going to go for the wide peek from the ramp this time, play above the box, gets the information required, and now changes his angle as fast as possible so that SHOX loses the information, but SHOX finds him first because they lost each other inside the midst of the map, and now SHOX firmly into the range of double digits. Just needs 4 more. And MICHU going to try and slow it down slightly. Be a bit more passive on his approach. Let SHOX do the work and make the mistakes.
Indeed, 12-7 now. MICHU still with a massive challenge ahead of him. 5 rounds required just to tie things up. We're into round number 20 now. A lot more passive this time. Players in the platform area, mirroring their positions, but it's going to be MICHU with the body shots of the AK to finish things off.
Reasonable effort again to the AK. Still doable. We've seen different and more unfavorable comebacks throughout the weekend as MICHU tries to limit SHOX's movement. He splattered that blood on the wall. You know he's low, but it doesn't matter. It's still a headshot for SHOX on the repeat. 3 to go on map number 1. And the AWP between these 2 guys, I think it's dead even as well. Look at SHOX with the shots.
Yeah, the old master coming to life here. Finds that headshot onto MICHU and is getting very close now to the first map going in his favor. You can see now he's looking very confident indeed. Happy to take the challenges, but MICHU bouncing back. We said he probably will get to double figures here. 1 more will do that, but it's also 1 point required for SHOX to get to map point. So If he gets that, you feel like that will be pretty much the GG at this point with the better rounds he has. MICHU now to respond. There it is.
Good peek. SHOX thought he was going to commit and stay on those stairs. Spray down. Doesn't work out that time for SHOX.
We've seen a lot of players this tournament just struggle to close things out when they have these big leads. It can be the hardest part of the match, but there it is. SHOX does get map points here. He has 4 to do it in. Just to take this first one, he does need 4 in a row. They do actually just take things to overtime here. So a lot of pressure on his shoulders now. You'd assume SHOX will be taking this. It'd be a bit of a travesty for him to drop so many in a row, but that's the beginning of it. 15-12. Nice shot there with the M4 from MICHU. And SHOX now. This is the point we can afford to be a bit more audacious. So he's pushing into the open. Can be very unfavorable, but not this time. 16-12. First map going in favor of SHOX. That's the rifles working out for him. We're going to the AWP next, but a great start for the Frenchman, and he's looking to take his first grand final in a long time here, so good stuff from him.
Yep. SHOX having that long streak halfway through the match, really, I guess, is what decided the first map. MICHU did sort of bounce back from it, but it was just too much for him to handle at that point. Needed to have way too many rounds in a row to come back.
And going on to the AWP, MICHU just pushed Kenny to the limit. It was 16-14. He has had wins on it throughout the weekend. In the first time they played each other, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually SHOX that won the AWP, but again, it's so long ago. Hard to recall.
I'm trying to remember. I think SHOX won 2-0, and it was very close games. That was the point we took away.
Yeah.
It was like 16-14, 16-14 like both times.
Regardless, it's at this point in the tournament, as people have learned the map, as we've said, because that AWP map isn't exactly clear-cut, I think it's hard to call. I think this could easily go to 3 maps.
Of course, of course. AWP will be very interesting. MICHU's shown he can be very good at this. But it's so far so good, like we said. We saw this matchup earlier in the series was similar scenes, very close up, but SHOX did seem to have his number. Both players much more experienced in this map. Now it'll be interesting to see how this one goes down. I would say this is where I favour MICHU going into this one. That's why I called it 2-1 in his favour. We'll see how it goes down. We are entering the second map here, the grand final. It's been a long journey to this point, but we finally made it. We'll see who steps up here. Always an interesting, a little bit of a controversial map. The players are starting to adapt and work out a little nuances to it now. What a better time to be on set. The final time to play it.
And here we go into the op map. SHOX versus MICHU. SHOX with the 1-0 map advantage. 6 seconds, and we get underway. With that pillar of death, we see who gets the favorable spawns off the start. SHOX in the open, both of them. But they managed to scurry away, and SHOX going to remember his trademark, playing this back of basically the ledge and not peeking until he absolutely has to. He also understands the knife mechanic on the ladder, not to show the gun barrel through the wall. He gets the first kill, legs up MICHU, spawn as well, but good hold.
What's great at that position as well, obviously he has that whole platform to kind of decide where he's going to be facing from. And when he faces, he potentially has the whole opportunity to see a body, and MICHU will only have his head. Like, that's why he's right at the back of that platform. He gets to see most of the map, and MICHU doesn't. So it's a really viable tactic going forward. But so far, it's MICHU in the lead here, 2-1, and he's actually made himself up to this place as well, and that's going to be the headshot. SHOX jumping up there, almost giving his kill away. Obviously, like we said, when you're both on the upper platform, you can't actually see each other until you jump on the wall there. So both players going for the same mentality. It's going to be MICHU coming to life there, looking incredibly strong. Not going down without a fight, it seems, as he goes 4-1, round 5.
The one good thing about this map that I have to say is, oh, yeah, there it is. You can see the gun, the barrel, but big miss. Gives SHOX the kill, back to 4-2. The interesting thing about this map is because it's not as easy to hold angles, because you can't see each other, it actually does lend itself to a lot of flick shots. Hence why we're seeing a lot of, like, really flick-based games in this.
Yeah, you can see some really cool stuff. C's especially was showing us what you could do with that, like looking at the complete wrong side of the map, massive flick shots coming in when you get to the head. 5-2 still. SHOX does get one back, but still a lot of work to do here. Round number 8, I think he's behind the pillar of doom here, SHOX. So this is where Kenny was basing out with the AWP.
He second-guessed it.
Okay. It's very rare to see players coming out on top there.
It's probably one of the first times we've seen all weekend.
Yeah, indeed. We saw Kenny there before, just trying to juggle guns to try and bait out a shot. You know you're in a lot of trouble when you get stuck in that position.
Nearly cratered. He took 2 damage off himself. He was at 13 when it began.
Well then, SHOX bouncing back here. One map will do it for him and be crowned the champion. He's just trying to stay alive and take things to pistols. Round number 10.
He's trying to use the knife, increase the movement speed, bait out his shot. Find SHOX dropping back down. Now he's at the pillar of doom, and MICHU, second peek perfect.
Indeed.
And the difference there is MICHU's actually slide peeking stuff from the top, where SHOX would do that crouch peek there.
It's an opportunity for both players. Missed out. Here comes the game of Peekaboo. Who gets the first shot? Who's going to be guessing right on the angle? Neither of them right now. Oh, that's going to be MICHU taking that shot. And now SHOX, he knows where it is. It's the Doom, but MICHU, such a fast shot. He's going to be able to take that duel.
7-4 now for MICHU. And SHOX hands off keyboard and mouse, getting a little break. Apparently works because he's got back into his 5th round. He can relax. He can go easy.
It's a white peak. So many angles he could have been at. But luckily for SHOX, he takes the right gas, and MICHU doesn't connect with the bullet right now. SHOX is behind this Pillar of Doom. Taking a wide angle once again, but that's going to be an opportunity missed by MICHU, but not anymore. He's going to get that kill and make it 8-5.
Let's do this and get back in time. Indeed. MICHU now has won the half. Round number 14. Taking the bounce back, and once he does so, nice shot from him. He did win the first map. 3-round counter in the first half. And we go into the final one. Scanning each other out. A lot more cagey this time. SHOX not even going for the aggressive phases, hoping MICHU walks into his cross at this point. Not going to be going to the upper platform we talked about so much. Now spotted each other. MICHU stuck behind the Pillar of Doom.
Straightforward when you get the information.
Doesn't get any closer than this. It's going to be 8-7 in favor of MICHU going into the second half. It's been a very back and forth affair here on the out map.
It has indeed. We call it the Pillar of Doom if you are a new viewer, because you have no exit strategy once you're up there.
You should be screwed if you go there.
You are done for. Like, you can try and bail out shot, then you can try and bunny hop out, but you're normally 9 times out of 10 you're going to be done for.
Look at this peak from MICHU.
Yeah.
Very risky, but it pays off this time around.
Oh! That's so annoying when all you see is the elbow. You're like, is he going to peek? Do I shoot at it? Do I wait? MICHU up by 3, 10-7 late to make it 11-7. We might have a map 3. What better way to decide the HTC 1v1
I think that
Cup?
would be worthy of a grand final right now. What a
This
shot
guy.
from MICHU once
Damn,
again.
dude.
Through the wall to the head. The SHOX is not going to survive that one.
Yeah, it's looking like MICHU really is coming to life here. He's hungry for this. Doesn't want to go down without a
Ladder kind of got him there, I think.
That ladder, though, it's very difficult to kind of stabilize yourself once you're going up. You have a choice to go very slowly and way to the top, or you can try and fly up and surprise the opponent. This time didn't work out for him. SHOX takes him down midair. But still, he's moving around very quickly now. After getting those 3 rounds in a row, he drops 2.
Nice patience from SHOX there. Not taking the shot on the first peak. Waiting for the second peak, and that's going to be a kill.
Oh, and
Another
SHOX
kill.
is pulling this back now. MICHU needs to hold it together. He missed 2 flicks. Remember, against Kenny, it was 16-14, and MICHU had 3 big misses that were notable. One of the rounds he did go on to win, so you could say 2 that cost him, but now it's getting too close
What a
for comfort.
read from SHOX. It's a nice one, yeah. Getting a bit of a streak here. That's going to definitely be pressure onto MICHU right now, but should not be faced by any of it so far in this tournament. Seems like not even in the grand finals. Finally breaks that streak from SHOX. Well, then
Momentarily.
that one.
back and forth.
Well then, yeah.
Swinging A.
Still 1 round in favor of MICHU here. Round number 26. He's going to the upper platform. Spots SHOXy. Goes to the wall bang. That's very, I don't know. It's going to be an absolute miracle if a shot like that works out for you, but.
Spots him late. They were both up top. The bridge obscuring the vision. Who jumps up on the ledge first? Yeah, well, apparently MICHU goes for the jump, and SHOX holds the angle. It's 13-13. SHOX needs 3 to win it all. MICHU needs 3 just to get to the pistol map.
14-13, that's the advantage gained now. MICHU had, what, a 5 or 6 round lead there, and this is coming right down to the crunch time now. 2 more for SHOXy to do it.
This is the frustrating part. When he holds that initial angle for that long, doesn't get information. SHOX is already clearing other spots. You know it. So MICHU gets the information, but now he's getting a little bit desperate, firing through the wall, trying to bait it out. Does get across to the ladder, away from the Doom Pillar, and that's going to give him the shot onto SHOX. 14-14.
And it really has come round to the final moments here on the second map.
They could be on the right now, not even looking at it.
Who knows? SHOXy's always on the platform. Everyone has read him.
Don't jump, MICHU. Scary. Game of Peekaboo once again. Who's going to show his face first? Game. They spot each other, but no connection. Oh, that was SHOX. He's having a clear shot at him. Oh, what? Did he attack him? That's a miss. Opportunity. Oh, you can tell the pressure might be getting on them.
Oh, just
Slightly, right?
One shot that separates both players from securing overtime here. So a lot on the line. One mistake can mean everything here.
That was
Chance,
again
one
a hold.
opportunity. One man.
Yeah, he's got him. He saw
1-7.
him up there. Oh, that had to have been it. MICHU needs to slow it down. Long round, and there it is. That could cost him the entire tournament, as SHOX now has map and championship point.
Indeed.
How fast can the rounds go? He's trying to find MICHU. No one's spotting each other yet. Does see him coming back down the ladder. MICHU shoulder peeking, trying to get it out. Gun barrel shown. SHOX pre-firing, pre-holding. Excuse me. Oh, he's trying to climb across.
SHOX back in his trademark position here. Both players on the upper platform. I think it's going to be SHOX going up. We're going to overtime. In the grand final of the second map, MICHU keeps the dream alive, just about.
Still going to be a little bit questionable about that shot that he missed, but let it go at this point. Overtime, MR5, or excuse me, MR10 rather, 5 rounds, and then we swap sides.
Well, it's still MR5, yes.
MR5, yeah, whatever, it's long. It's been a while.
Anyway.
We forgive you. This one. Ooh, SHOX.
That was a
This
good
is,
swift move.
This is what I call ballsy.
That was Kenny's style. Look, he's trying to aim down, keep himself in behind these bricks, but this is very ballsy
horrible.
because now he's lost the angle. You can only play these cinder blocks if you can cancel out the angle they're playing against you.
So he's playing the long game right now. Doesn't want to face it all. Wants to get MICHU
This
doubting
is
himself.
cheeky.
He doesn't want to face it all. This is actually, he wants to hear until the next read comes in. He heard the footsteps there.
Tagged
Tries
him.
the face.
He actually did leg him there.
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
it is, yeah. Yep.
First round of overtime does go in favour of MICHU. Second round out. Bit of a ballsy push, like he said. Shot bouncing back there. 16-16. He takes round number 2.
Oh, SHOX.
If you like to see a back and forth battle, I think you have one.
Yeah, we always want the grand final to be as close as possible. But now we're in overtime on the second map. MICHU fighting.
He's got to be up there. He's got to know it. Misses the shot on the jump. That's a problem. SHOX already fired before that, but he's not going to repeat the angle, and SHOX stays above. MICHU's gone down on the ground, but where? And SHOX elects. I don't know if he meant to fall there, because you wouldn't fall behind the pillar of doom. You wouldn't leave yourself with no options, but SHOX has done exactly that. No one's gone out toward the tree so far this game, at all.
Well, we did see SHOX go towards those mid trades, but didn't really work out for him. So that's how you get out of that horrible position in middle. Knife out, hope for the best. A lot of players have met their doom in there. That's what we
Oh, the timing.
Yeah.
I think that was MICHU just moving as SHOX takes the peak. That's going to put him at 18-16 lead.
3-1 right now.
Yeah, 3-1 on the overtime. Oh, that should have been a kill. Instead, it's going to be MICHU. 3-2 for halftime. Doesn't get closer than this, boys.
Another
Indeed.
split. It was 8-7 the first time as well.
You're absolutely right. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw double overtime here, but it's going to be SHOX with a slight advantage going into the second half here. He indeed won the first map.
Oh,
was
what?
that?
MICHU, that's a free shot. Makes up for it.
3-3. We'll take 21 rounds to be the victor here. 2020 will be another overtime.
To be fair, sometimes those free shots, when you don't realize you have that much time, you flick thinking you have to. It's kind of like a goaltender in hockey being too fast, and the puck goes under the glove rather than over it, because you're just expecting that muscle memory and the reaction time to just have to be perfect.
Number 7 now. Both players on the upper platform once again. This is always such a scary angle to face. Didn't know that wall is so exposed, kind of banking on your opponents. Not moving. Work out for MICHU so far. Can he get back up there? And SHOX is aware of his position. You just don't have any vision though when you're up here, hoping they walk into your crosshair.
This is so ballsy once again, just standing here, because MICHU could be coming from anywhere, but SHOX still manages to get it. He gets a little bit of a sneak peek on MICHU before he makes an actual peek from that angle. But again,
This
wow,
is close.
19-19.
21.
21 is the magic number that both players are looking for. But like Henry said, I wouldn't be surprised myself either that they would this go to a double overtime.
MICHU does hold it though, and he is going to be the first one on map point. In overtime, keep that in mind, SHOX did have it in regulation. If he gets this shot, if he can pull it off, it will be onto the pistols. If SHOX ties it up, we go straight into double OT. MICHU stops himself midair because SHOX nearly had the angle. MICHU desperately close on the second try. Now he's getting aggressive, refaces it. MICHU's got the op map. We are going to map 3 to decide our 1v1 Invitational champion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that is definitely what this grand final deserves. And this should be a great one. MICHU has been showing some great capability with the USP, and so has SHOX. So
Well,
this could be another overtime.
I think so. I feel like he's got the upper hand here in terms of the crispness I've seen from him on this third map. SHOX has been having a lot of 2-0s, so let's see whether he's able to keep up with this one. And we're back in the room.
Well, hello.
Hi, guys.
The green spaceship that is the PGL studio.
About to take off to the surface of the moon.
We are about to take off. You know your caster's Canadian when they're making hockey analogies. It's true, but that is the best one I could give, is a glove being too fast.
I can relate to that.
Yeah. That's almost like crickets they're using it now when someone says something and there's just no response. Like,
When you guys talk about hockey, I was like, I don't know. I was like, okay, go for it.
yeah, fair enough. I'll teach you someday. That said, 1-1 map 3 decides it all. And MICHU has played extremely well. Remember, he did lose to SHOX in the group stages. They both came through the same group. But it never went to a pistol map. And MICHU has been solid here.
One map to decide it all. It goes down to the pistols.
Well then, here we go then. This will be the final map of the tournament. It's been a lot of fun so far. Let's strap ourselves in. I feel like this is going to be a good one. We had overtime in the second. Let's see what the third delivers.
Let's get our strap on.
Yeah, well, we could do that. Maybe save it for the after party or something. There's the HTC room.
It's been a lot of fun in there. Kishima winning that tournament quite convincingly. 12,000 points in that game.
I wish we could have had more time to try and beat that score.
Busy, of course.
Working all weekend,
Yeah.
of course.
But here we go. One map to rule them all. USPS going to be the gun of choice. No deagles coming out this time. No one wants to make that mistake. Double ramp peek from either side, but SHOX opens it up with the first kill.
He does indeed. But this will be another game going right down to the wire here. This will be potential overtime territory as well. As we enter round number 2. Definitely the passive, but that aggression though from SHOX. He wants to get the job done and get it done quickly at that. So he finds number 2 and gets this nice little lead going into it. But
Well, if we know MICHU for anything, it's that he doesn't really care what the scoreline is. He can always come back. The SHOX, he does look very determined right now.
it's
It's a 3-0 lead, but what was the analogy we had for previous match? I think it was 3-3 every single time.
It's
Yeah.
This is like the cursed start.
Well,
See? Look at that.
as soon as you get that 3, doesn't seem like it's enough. What's that noise?
We're building a ladder.
All right.
Let's build a ladder. Because remember, there is only one map in the competitive pool that does not have a ladder. Because Inferno is gone, it's Dust 2. MICHU does get the second one. Here we go. This is the 3-3, not 2.
Yep. See if it actually holds. It does not. SHOX makes it 4-2. Thoughts, Henry?
My thoughts are this is going to be a tied-up game. We're going to get this next kill, and we're going to see him get 3 in a row.
Nice save.
And we'll see what he can do. SHOX on that full aggression still. That's what I like about this. This is what you need. That's how you win grand finals, even in real CS. We're talking about, like, players can't be cagey. You want to go make the big plays, even when it comes right down to the wire. That's what wins you tournaments, is being surprising, getting in their faces, not letting them execute their strats. Same applies here.
Sado Kiss with one of the camera girls. Well, that's a battle I might actually win.
No, probably
But
not.
SHOX is handling... Okay, stop it. Handling MICHU quite comfortably right now. 6-2. Hefty lead early on.
Hefty indeed. SHOX, he just relentless.
Oh!
He's doing it. He's ready in the zone.
This has to be his.
SHOXy Jesus.
The problem is the momentum shifts. You know that when you start losing a few, confidence changes so fast. You start losing a few rounds, you kind of get inside your own head. The other guy's feeling, all right, I can take these peaks, I'm hitting my shots, but MICHU is not having any chance to get that rolling right now.
He's looking
Exactly.
good.
That's a problem for him right now. SHOX looking determined to take this. On point, calm and collected. Look at this shot. Or just strafing at this little small angle. All MICHU's going to see from SHOX is 1 pixel. I'm just going to take that.
Yeah,
Get the headshot.
had plenty of opportunities to get that shot. Just didn't connect. Wasn't spamming either. It was quite disciplined. Just wasn't able to lock the aim on.
Tap, tap, tap.
Indeed. It's a little bit of a spam fest. A little whiff.
Ooh.
Not a single bullet connected, I don't think, from MICHU. Obviously going for the head, but still, it's going to be 3 here. Round number 12. Both players aware of the other one's position. And it's going to come down to who gets this next shot. And it's a
Oh,
shot.
nice.
Looking like he should.
Bit of a free
is.
fire.
Yeah, read him quite nicely there.
Yep. Perfect.
This is the momentum shift. If there's going to be one, MICHU's got to do it right now.
Indeed. It's a 4, so closing out at 8-7 would be perfect for MICHU. SHOX says that ain't happening.
Denied. 9-4. 2 rounds to go in the first half.
SHOX to the ramp, and not a common peak spot that we have seen this weekend. The box position for MICHU, but he can't find it. SHOX shuts down the momentum. He's now at 10-4. 1 to go before the first half of the last map is over. And 6 rounds total for SHOX before he will be crowned the champion. MICHU is going to have to come up large. SHOX already getting aggressive this time, but there it is. MICHU does respond, so 10-5. There's a chance.
There's a chance before one of the two hits 16. I think that we can all agree on that fact. SHOX being the one closer right now. Looking poised to take it.
Absolutely. Sedicus, please ask Henry to take his head off. He's too sexy.
That is a blatant lie. SHOX does get another kill, though, 11-5.
Maybe it's the experience that's going to prevail here.
Yeah, the old veteran. Been through a lot of high-pressure situations. And this one should be a walk in the park for him, but it's still not over yet. MICHU does find the USB headshots. Of course, no one's switching up to the P2000 just yet. MICHU's still alive in this one. Still hasn't got to the danger zone yet.
SHOX needs to get this up to about 12-13 as fast as possible. If MICHU can get it close before he gets to that mark, there's always a chance to bring this back.
Indeed.
Here we go again, USP. Quick peek down, Giuliano Alley. This time not going to prevail, so SHOX hits 12, despite a slight turn in momentum, a shift in the wind. But it's full speed ahead again.
Yeah, absolutely. SHOXy looking to go back to that aggressive stance there, going to the face on the ramp. Both players there. It's going to be MICHU coming out on top though, so reducing the lead to 4 for SHOXy there. Couple more get MICHU to double figures. So both players adopting this more aggressive stance now. Most of all sit in that spawn area, but it seems like they're more than happy to face each other. SHOXy looking to find the kill here. The line of shot, you feel like he's going to be MICHU to take this one, but SHOX just managed to pull it off.
Greetings from Finland.
Hi Natu, Henry and Sedicus. Greetings from Finland. Well, greetings from Bucharest.
Hello, Finland.
SHOX still on 13. 3 to go. Looking to go all the way. Natu, your pick from the beginning. MICHU, the dark horse, no one's pick. Until the end, Twitch chat not even favoring him in most situations, but it's now 2 for SHOXy as he hits yet another headshot. It's been a fun weekend. Absolutely filled with lots of great CS. Some maps better than other. Obviously, mine versus Henry was the showcase of the weekend, let's be honest. Top level skill showed.
Definitely.
But we've had some good jokes. We've risked our jobs, nearly been fired on multiple occasions. And it all
Still
comes
here,
down
of course.
to it all comes down to 2 kills from SHOX, which is how it will sit because MICHU does find one more shot on the ramp. SHOX thought he jumped over to the other side of the map.
49. SHOXy just needs that one round just to relieve the pressure. He needs a lot, and there it is. He hits championship points here, and 6 rounds in the bed as well to actually just find one more kill. This is surely it now.
Knows he's on the left, goes for the peek up the ramp, has to hit the shot, needs to re-peek it again, has to reload down to 2 bullets. He's doing on top of the box. MICHU has to deny this fight for survival. Has he crossed over? SHOX doesn't seem to think so. Still looking for him on that ramp. He hasn't appeared on the right side yet. Now he's got the information. He just needs to hit this. Just needs to close it out. Tags him up.
What a game of cat and mouse going on here.
One frag will do it. Where he is, but it's not going to be enough. MICHU hits double figures. 5 to go. SHOXy's still very comfortable, obviously, but still, MICHU not going to give up at this stage. Absolutely everything to him to get to overtime here. SHOXy is staying aggressive now.
Applying pressure. When he has the opportunity. Oh, there's a chance, but not going to be able to connect enough. But there we go.
SHOX is your HTC 1v1 champion. Takes down MICHU in the final. It goes all 3 maps. Does get to double digits for both players. Good performance, I think, from both. I think MICHU will be happy with that, and we have to give him credit. He played excellent, but SHOX prevails. Never dropping.
So what do I get for my correct
round? Excuse me. What would you like, Dad?
Bottle of whiskey?
Sure.
Okay, we'll see if we can sort that out.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
SHOXy there. The old legend does manage to take down the students. It was quite an admirable effort there from MICHU. got the second map, overtime as well, a lot of high-pressure situations, managed to hold his own. Just unfortunately, SHOX is too strong in the opening segments of that third map. Very aggressive, of course, getting in the face and just hitting some really stellar shots, and had that huge lead towards the end. Once he hit overtime, once he hit the 15-point mark, you knew that was the end there. It was a cracking tournament there for MICHU. Some highlights here. It was a very suitable way to finish things off, I think. I think we did a good job as well. We weren't too over the top. We made sure we did some serious analysis and made sure we were saying relevant things. So congratulations to us as well.
Stayed alive.
We did. I think, guys, it was a lot of fun. It has to be said. We did well with what we had. I think we kept it light, had some fun, because let's be honest, it's not like we can break this down in massive sophistications of CS. We did pick up on a subtle nuances, the textures on the map, the ladders on the dust map, and
certain positions being
yeah.
and well used, and what guns they were using on the rifles. We did a lot of stuff. We all learned together. If we ever do one of these again, I think we'll come in with a lot more information and stuff we can share.
Perhaps a veto next time with multiple maps could be something to add, but this time around it is SHOX.
The kudos to MICHU for a great effort.
Just
being a bit of a sleeping giant, like I think we named him that. It wasn't like too far off for him to win this one.
Yeah, everyone was speculating that we were going to have the all-French final, but NES dropping to him, and it wasn't meant to be. MICHU coming in second place. He takes home, what, $5,000? So still a very successful tournament for him. Obviously, he takes a lion's share of 10,000.
Not a bad weekend for MICHU, qualifying for the minor and winning 5 grand.
Yeah, a lot of CS play today.
It's a nice Sunday.
DreamHack Tour going to be the home for the minor this time around. Which does have some big names, not to mention the offline qualifier itself for the major is going to have Envious there, Cloud9, Dignitas, potentially. I mean, it's ridiculous this time.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
A new era of CS.
Yep, it is cool to see how competitive everything's getting. And yeah, it's massive. This has also been, like you guys said, just a lot of fun to see this individual talent. And it doesn't always translate in a similar way from actual Counter-Strike matches, but still there are some consistencies between a map and real CS.
Thank you so much for all the players as well. Made it a very entertaining tournament. Everyone's taking it seriously and showing what they can do on these maps. Shout out to Spawn as well, joining us this weekend.
Yeah, really cool.
It was a lot of fun. Joined us in the desk a few times as well.
And shout out to HTC for the Vive, letting us all play it. That was a lot of fun.
That was like,
loved it.
I know a lot of people are like always like question while we're putting all these products out there, but these are the guys who make the tournament happen. They're making amazing products as well. So it's amazing to have them involved in esports. I think we're very lucky for them to actually have an esports brand that has helped support our scene and our game as well. So it's very cool stuff all around.
And also all the viewers. We've had a massive amount of viewers
Yeah,
this
we
weekend. And that's just cool to see that people actually appreciate this content that we've been a part of.
Close to 100K for the finals.
I think it was like, it's definitely been an experiment. We're not sure how this was going to go down, but it seems that people are enjoying it. And it's great to see these top players coming and demonstrating their raw skills. And it seems like it's a good recipe for a fun tournament. We have a lot of fun, a lot of good CS, and something a little bit different.
And some cool hats.
And we do have some amazing hats. And I think that's a good point, though, is something a little bit different. You know, the Play It Cool tournament was a lot of fun, where we had the, Walsey playing with Bardoff and 3 pros.
Yeah.
It's nice for a breath of fresh air every now and then. The circuit is really busy. The teams are extremely busy. It's nice to have something to relax, players included, not just for the viewers to have something different. But I think that these guys enjoy something a little bit more fun. It's a chance
to see the other side of them. We're so used to seeing them locked up in the booth and having their very PR-friendly interviews and stuff like that. It seems like let off a bit of steam and show what they can do and show they are really all friends behind the scenes as well.
Yeah, it's true, and like I said about Kiyoshima as well, that's the most personality I've seen from him ever. I think he was, and that might just be part of being in phase in general, but he's been a little bit more, relaxed. I guess, relaxed and extroverted, I guess you could say. That said, SHOX, our winner, is standing by to talk to Paula. It's not a great prize to talk to Paula, but I guess I wouldn't turn it down if I won a tournament either.
Congratulations, Richard. You are our PGL HTC 1v1 champion.
Cool.
Feels good, right?
Yeah, really good. Like, it's been a long time I didn't lift a trophy, so...
And this one, you're lifting by yourself. It is an achievement all of your own.
Yeah, but it's not really different from lifting with a team, to be honest, because when you are in a team anyway, like, you are so close to each other, so you feel like you are alone, so...
You feel like you're one person?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's such a nice thing to say. What do you think of the trophy?
It's really nice. I hope they're not gonna take it to the airport, because it's look a bit like maybe I can kill you with it.
Please don't kill me.
But no, but it's really nice.
And give me a rundown of your story for this tournament, like how you started, how the middle of the tournament went for you, and the end, because there were a lot of matches. You've played a lot of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, well, my first game was against MICHU. MICHU, sorry if I pronounce it bad. And it was one of my hardest game in the tournament, I guess, directly. I managed to win on the last map 16-14, so it was really hard. Then I faced Xantares, it was pretty easy. In the second group stage, I lost against Flyme on the first best of 3. I had a lot of regrets because I was feeling like I was at least I should not lose the second map, and I'm feeling really comfortable with the pistol map. So I was really angry with myself. Then I beat Q, which was were really hard, like 2 times 16-14. So again, a big match. I took my revenge then on Flamey, so it was really good. Then we go to the semi, facing Seized, losing a map, and then just going to take 2-1 with Op and pistol. So really good. And basically the same. I mean, this time I win a map, I lost Op, but I win pistol. I would have been mad, to be honest, to lose it, because I was feeling myself like I just threw it on the Op map, even if he played really good. And yeah, overall, like I guess my bonus was that I was really good on the pistol map, and it always saved me.
Who in this competition did you find the hardest to play against?
MICHU.
And you ended up playing him in the final. Was it as hard as you played it? Was it hard in this final as it was when you played him earlier in the competition?
It was harder, hard as the first day.
So this time round, maybe you had a better idea of how he was going to approach each of the maps.
Well, to be totally honest, like I was captain of the group C, so I had to took players, you know, at the beginning, and I took him in my team because I was feeling like he's not someone good. I don't know him, so yeah, it was really hard for game because I clearly underestimate him. But this time I didn't do it, and so it was better.
And then to reflect a bit more on him and his performance, what do you think of him as a player? In general, what can you take from this tournament about MICHU? The fact that he got here into the final with you, and whatever else you want to say.
First of all, like I think it's a really good thing when you're for him, because when you're a young player like this and doing this kind of performance, because it's a performance, it's gonna give him some confidence in his game style. So I think it's really good for him. But overall, I don't know how well he plays in a team. You know, playing on A map, Op map, and stuff like this, it's really different. Like playing in 5v5 on Inferno, those two, or things like this. So I don't know. But when I played him, what I directly saw, it's like he really adapted himself about my positioning and how to play the map, and he had some smart moves. So I think he is overall a good player. But I don't know more about overall in the team.
And this event, then, overall, what was it like as an experience for you? Did you enjoy it? How did it all go?
I loved it because it looks like, I mean, you feel like it's home, you know? Like, for example, we're in Socket, bro.
There we go.
Yeah, you see? So, yeah, everyone is nice, everyone is cheering, having fun. We got the HTC thing, even if I was really scared about the zombie one. But, yeah, everyone is just nice, and it just feels like we are just having a fun moment, nothing else, and that's the best.
Yeah, and so other than your scare against the zombies in the HTC Vive, overall, this tournament was a lot of fun for you?
Yes.
All right, well, I think I've got enough out of you. Would you like to have any final words?
I would love to thank HTC and PGL for the invitation first, and for the job they did on this event, because overall, like all the stuff people don't see behind the camera, they were with us every days, and it's really nice people. They put a lot of hard work. The stream, I saw it, and it was really a good quality, some new stuff and shit. I don't know what I say that, sorry, it's maybe because I'm tired.
Don't worry.
But no, yeah, big thanks. Congratulations for making this possible, and I hope there will be another one to defend my first place.
I'm not sure she was waving because she was on camera, but I think your girlfriend was waving. I don't know if she wants to shout out as well.
I don't know, I think she's a bit shy be in front of the camera.
No, but I think she wanted a shout out from you, like you were doing just now for everyone when I said, would you like any final? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course, and I would like to thank my girlfriend for having her with me all this tournament. Like, Usually in the tournaments we can't really bring our girlfriends because we are as a team and it's really hard, you know. And yeah, just having her by my side in this kind of event, it's really nice. And I would also like to thank Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny's shouting over Shox's shoulder. I'm not entirely
No, yeah, because we both like were cheering for us like all the tournament, and it was really like a brotherhood, and it's really nice.
You say that, SHOX, but just after you won, he walked over to me and was like, I should have won it. It should have been me. And that isn't a lie. Kenny did say that. He thinks he should have won it.
You think what?
He thinks that he should have won it instead of you.
Well, he should have come to the finals then.
And there we go, everybody. SHOX, thank you so much. A well-deserved winner. And that is it from us here on... Wrist problem. That's right. All right, okay. He's just don't listen to him. You won, all right? The trophy's yours. That is it from us on the floor.
Are you sure, Paula? Because I'm pretty sure you had about 10 last questions. I was all set to be nice. We were going to have a nice closing thoughts. The tournament ended a friggin' hour ago. I just want to go to the after party. Yeah, for the record, Henry, I had wrist issues too today.
We wanted to have you ending on a high, but then...
It's fine.
Paula did great interviews, and then he just goes and talks for 25 minutes in that one.
Like, he's wrapping it all up, guys. He's wrapping it all up. That's
all
what
right,
he does.
we loved it. We love you, Paula.
It was a good interview, all right. Good. It does highlight the point of the camaraderie and personalities
exactly.
that
We
were
want to
shown
see
this
those guys.
weekend.
They're all still in the same room. They want to show they're all still friends. Even though they're not on the same team anymore, the French guys still have a very close bond, and Paula's still very good friends with them as well. So they want to get some words in there and just thank everyone.
It's
so it's all
great
good.
atmosphere here. Like amongst the players, everyone here at the PGL, HTC people. You know, even amongst us, I mean, it's been surprisingly good.
Yeah,
atmosphere here.
I think we made all our points. I think everyone said thank you. But yeah, amazing tournament. Thank you so much for having us. I hope you could put up with our bullshit throughout this. We've tried to make it entertaining and serious at the same time, and hopefully we can have a lot more of these opportunities. We like to show our personality sometimes as well. We don't want to be super serious, just like
as demented and crude as they can be. Yes, we do like to show.
This is our natural dynamic between the three of us.
Exactly. They don't get to see us off camera. This is how we normally interact with each other. So you might as well get a glimpse of that. So yeah, thank you for being up for us. Thank you for having us, PGL and HTC, and I'm sure you'll see us very, very soon. Matthew, any final words?
Thank you. Couldn't have said it better myself, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to HTC. Thanks to PGL. Thanks to the after party I'm about to go to and the tequila. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.